YouTube. This is Just Plain Phillip, and this is the message for Wednesday, October 26, 2011. Today, well, over the weekend my wife broke her finger, and she went to a specialist, and they want to do a CAT scan. They're trying to figure out whether they can put a screw in or whether they need to put in some sort of external apparatus. And so she really needs your prayers. I'll keep you guys updated to how things are going.
Epic Fail News.
Today, most of our stories are epic fail news. I've run into a lot of these stories, and I've decided I'm going to start splitting off the extra special ones and reading them similar to the way I've been doing my survival stories. So I hope you enjoy the new series, and in honor of that I'm going to devote most of today's news to epic fail news. 60 Elvis impersonators flee fire. A group of 60 Elvis impersonators had to flee a charity fundraiser after a faulty smoke machine set off the fire alarm. So, yeah. New York City malls are removing trash bins from subways to save money. Writers at the stations in the pilot program say they've seen garbage piling up on the platforms without garbage cans, so way to go. 8+ students get X-rated porn gifts from Florida school. The offending items are made out of recycled metal tape measures that are then covered with a colorful cloth. They are meant to be slapped onto a student's wrist. Unfortunately, one student became a little curious and removed the cloth covering. There's no idea why they would have nude pictures on a tape measure, but whatever. Connecticut lawmaker proposes economic recovery bill, free diapers. Limbaugh brought the bill up on his show last week and said, "I'm not pooping you, and here's the story, kid you not. My generation did not go to daycare, and we wore cloth diapers that were washed and reused. But I mean, this is taking indoctrination to steps I never dreamed of. Indoctrinating babies early and often in daycare, and you get them in daycare by promising free diapers." I absolutely agree. This is an economic recovery bill that's doomed to fail. Epically. Study: flu shots effective in just 59% of adults. The report is based on 31 studies going back to 1967. The study also found that newer nasal spray, which is used in children 6 months to 7 years of age, works about 83% of the time. Court finds couple not guilty of child abuse for naming son Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler Campbell, his siblings Jocelyn Lynn Aryan Nation Campbell and Hansel Lynn Himmler Jenny Campbell were removed from their house about 3 years ago, and it was under suspicion that they had been abusing their children. But the judge just said and told DYFS that there was no evidence of abuse, and that it was the names that was the reason why they were removed. So they were taking over their names. It's that's the epic fail. In a country where there's supposed to be free speech, somebody had their kids taken away for their free speech. Now, it's not the popular speech that needs protection, because popular speech doesn't get attacked. It's the unpopular speech that gets attacked. And while I don't agree with naming these kids all these horrible names, it is their right. It's their right to mess up their kids' names, and that's free speech. That's what it is. News and commentary: 285 Indian girls shed unwanted names. More than 200 Indian girls whose names mean unwanted in Hindi have chosen new names for a fresh start in life. It's excellent. So it's amazing how females are treated in some of these smaller societies, some of these more privileged societies. And it's great that these girls have gotten good head on their shoulder, and they want to start new in life. Solved. Why pot smoking causes memory loss. Lead scientists said the report would have came out years ago if they hadn't ran out of Twinkies and passed out on the couch. Cool video. Dave News by Prepare for the King. Dave, aka Prepare for the King, has started doing his own news broadcasts. So go check it out. This one specifically, he talks about taxes and big government. So go check it out, support his channel, subscribe. I think he's doing a good job. And Armed Citizen by FireArmPop. He's got a new story out, no video, a couple of stories, so go check it out. They're always great. The tip of the day, the cleverest ways to use Dropbox that you're not using. And I thought the most clever one is to actually go onto a Windows machine and change your My Documents folder over to the Dropbox folder. I thought that was a really cool idea. Of course, I don't use Windows, so I guess it's not really much of an issue with me. I use it at work, but not at home, so, well, whatever. And the quote of the day is, "Violence is the last refuge of the incompetent." That's by Isaac Asimov. Of course, I'm a supporter of the non-aggression principle and only using force when absolutely necessary. I think it's biblical. There's biblical reasons to use force, and of course, I should go through that sometime. Maybe I'll put that on a list of future topics. And the question of the day is, are you getting the flu shot this year? And why have you decided to do that? Answer down here in the comments below. And that's it for the day. Find me on the web at my blog at justplainphillip.blogspot.com or on Twitter at twitter.com/plainphillip. Show me some love and click that like button. Post a comment, subscribe to my channel, or just send me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and God bless.